Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Liam here, and welcome back to another episode of the Death Walkthrough series. Today, we are finally going into Crab Alley. So for those of you who might be wondering, last time I did do the Golem Tower, but in between episodes I did like a couple different side quests that weren't really that big, and I got to level 12, so that is why I'm now level 12 and able to access this area. So today we're just going to be doing Crab Alley. I'm pretty sure we can fit it all into one episode, but if it does end up needing to be put into a part 2, then I can go ahead and do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Somer. I don't know if this quest is actually changed or anything like all the other roads, but let's just see what it is like.
The storm mill is in trouble, and I need your help. Something strange is going on down below us, and we don't know what. You might not know this, but we collect magical lightning here and store it in the storm batteries buried far below the mill. The storm batteries are in tunnels that were once beneath Triton Avenue, but now they're located right off Crab Alley. I need your help to take a look down there and see what can be done. Here's a water-breathing potion. Go to the edge of the river, near the anchor rope, and jump down to Crab Alley. Find Herman. He might have an idea about what's going on down there.
Alright, so let's go and switch to that quest. So yeah, Crab Alley isn't like a...
This looks like the spot. Next stop, Crab Alley.
Okay, that was rude of you to interrupt. So Crab Alley isn't actually a main quest area, but I feel like it's a pretty nice area to go to, and it has a pretty good story, so I like going down to it. So let's go ahead and continue on into Crab Alley. What's going on, Herman?
Welcome. It is good to see a wizard in these strange times. I'm happy to see you. Everything is topsy-turvy. King Thermidor had just returned from his world tour when we awoke one morning to find a breach in our river wall. The king went into the breach to investigate, and he came back in the company of Riverclaws. He's been acting very strangely ever since. Now Riverclaws are strutting around like they own the place. The king had a falling out with his advisor, Sir Thomas Cromshell, and now Cromshell is locked in the White Tower. Could you talk to Sir Thomas in the White Tower? The tower is locked, so you'll need a key. One of those Riverclaw guards may have a key. You'll have to defeat one and take it.
Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys are a little bit tougher. Also, they're life, so I don't know if they're actually going to be able to use a death shield. But yeah, let's just go ahead and blade up. Yeah, these guys have like 300 health, so that's another thing to take note of. But yeah, these guys are going to be a little bit tougher to defeat, so if I don't get it from this battle. This is also one of the first collection quests that I think is going to be like a lot more hard to actually get the item. I remember I used to do this quest and they would be super hard to get the key. But yeah, it looks like nothing has really changed that much about the story. It just sounds like they maybe updated the voiceovers. Other than that, it seems like everything's the same. 600 damage. Holy crap. That is a lot of damage. Not Phil Swift, but I feel like that's a fun joke to use in Wizard101. It's just, that's a lot of damage. And we can just do you and you. There we go. Really? Always fizzle. That's one common thing Also, I did a little bit of research in between episodes on the Deer Knight spell, and I was like looking it up for fun and stuff just to see like what level would be the most appropriate to actually start farming for it. And it looks like let's actually Blade. It looks like for the Deer Knight spell, you can either farm it in the Knight lore pack, which that was the way that I was intending on actually farming for it, or you could get it from a boss in Dragonspire, which is the lore master. So it looks like you're technically supposed to get the quest and farm for it around
you find
like
a key
level
marked
40
with
or
the image
so.
of a white tower.
So it looks like you're supposed to wait until like level 40 or so to actually farm for it with the quest. But I feel like we might need it a little bit earlier. So maybe I'll farm for it like around maybe level 30-ish. Maybe like before we go to the, what's it called? Aquila, right before we go to Mount Olympus, because that would definitely be useful in that situation. So it all just really depends.
Trespasser! Get them!
You two are balanced, so that's alright. Yeah, I feel like level 30 or so would be a pretty reasonable level to actually farm for it. Since Mount Olympus is pretty hard, and everything after Mount Olympus, around like level 30, starts to get a little bit more difficult. Because I'm pretty sure you get to level 30 like some point in Marleybone. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but at least around like Mushu, I feel like that would be a good point to farm for it. And I, for some reason, thought the spell healed you, but I looked into it and it doesn't actually do that. It just does damage over time after it attacks everyone. Do I not have another ghoul? I guess not. Gonna have to wait for the Banshee, or for the other ghoul to show up. Depends. Yep, there's another ghoul. Technically I didn't have to blade, but I like to anyways. And there we go, battle over. We got some pretty weird robes.
How good it is to see you! An ominous current wends its way through Crab Alley. The king, he changed after the expedition beyond the river wall. When I offered my counsel, the king had me locked up. I beg you to find Captain Jonah and see if he can explain the king's current state of mind.
So it looks like we got a ton of XP from this. It looks like that quest gave us around 500 or so. And then this next quest gives us 300, which, if we look at our level status, it looks like that'll bring a lot more levels our way. Hopefully we can get to a decent level after this. I'm hoping maybe 14? I think 14 could be possible. 15 I'm not so sure of. But that would
What's
be cool.
this? There's a curfew on by royal decree of the king. Guards, arrest this wizard.
Okay, we got a myth and a fire. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, myth and fire. I thought I was wrong for a second. But yeah, if we could get to level 15, I'm not sure if we can, but if we could, then that would be really cool to go into Krokotopia at level 15. We also have Sunken City to do as well. I don't think that really does anything for us, but I might do that on like a live stream or something, which I have been starting to do more live streams on my Twitch channel. If you guys want to follow that, that's in the description of all of my videos. And I've been trying to just quest through Mirage on my Fire Wizard. But if you guys want, I can do Sunken City on a live stream, which I think that could be pretty fun. Although, actually, never mind about doing it on a live stream, because I am pre-recording a lot of these episodes, so it's kind of pointless to say that. Because then it would probably just be like, oh, I'm live streaming Sunken City and no one actually knows about it. And then I get to this episode and everyone's like, well, when's the live stream? But yeah, either way, like if I'm not doing Sunken City, I still will be going live on Twitch every now and then. But with like school and stuff coming up, it might be like a different schedule. Maybe not going to be more than once a week, technically. Because I have a lot of stuff going on. I have this series going on, I have Twitch, I have school and work. You know how life is. You gotta get a lot of things done. Yeah, Crab Alley, it doesn't look like it's changed at all, the questline. Sunken City, I don't know if it's really necessary. I don't remember if it like gives you any gear or any good XP. Probably gives you good XP, but at the end of the day,
why would they attack you?
Not sure.
Cromshell should hear about this.
Alright. They would attack me probably because they thought I was just an intruder and they served the Royal Guard. Yeah. I always kind of didn't like this part where like it was still a dungeon, because I thought that every time we go in we have to fight those two crabs, which that's not true. You just have to get through them once. Unless you're going in with someone who has never done this before, like this is their first time going in, then they would be there.
You were attacked? A curfew? Oh, this is not good at all! I'm sure the River Claws are behind this, somehow. I can't do much to help from here. I need you to find the one who holds the key for my cage. To do that, you'll need to defeat some Riverclaw guards.
Have to defeat more of these guys. Alrighty then.
No more, no more! I'll talk! The king has the key to the prison in the White Tower.
Alright. We're all done there. So yeah, that took a little bit. I almost died once. But I just quickly ferried. I feel like I definitely would have died if I used Ghoul, because like he was still pretty healthy, and yeah, sometimes I do feel like I need to use Fairy, but other times I feel like it's not necessary because I have Ghoul, which hopefully I can replace with Vampire soon, which I think is at 16, right?
Drats! Let me think about this. Here's what you must do. Go to the king and straighten this out. Tell him that me being locked up just isn't working out. Use your magic to make him see reason.
It's not how it works. But yeah, the quest really isn't changed. I feel like they just changed Somer's voice and Herman's voice. Other than that, there's literally no change to this quest line. Ooh, there's Waterworks. We'll come back to that later on. Not right now, though. Waterworks is, like, level 40 something.
What are you doing there? The king is receiving no visitors today. He is awaiting his tea and the royal crumpets. Away with you.
Okay, then. But yeah, the Waterworks is a dungeon that we get to go to later on in the game. I forgot who gives us access to it. I think it's Somer or Herman or someone. But yeah, that dungeon we'll go to later on in the game and get some decent gear. I feel like that's the next dungeon that we go to after we get the gear from Mount Olympus in Aquila. Other than Tartarus, I think that's it. And Tartarus only gives you like a wand, which isn't really that good.
Receiving no visitors? How unlike him! What's that you say about tea and crumpets? That's unusual for the king. He's never been fond of them before. I have an idea. Catherine is the head cook. She's certain to be the one preparing the tea and royal crumpets. She knows King Thermidor better than almost anyone. Speak to her and see if she'll help us. Her house is down the street.
Okay, but how do you eat that underwater? Like, I know that these towers and stuff are technically air pocketed, but at the same time, how do you have tea and crumpets underwater? And how do you transport it to him? And this house isn't even air pocketed, so like, how do you cook it?
Hello, is there something I can help you with? Oh, I'm glad Sir Thomas thought to send you here. Thank goodness someone else sees it. I thought I was going mad. Wait, you haven't seen the king yet? Oh, you must see for yourself what is wrong. The king came back from his world tour different, but in a good way. Now it's like he's someone else. I can get you in to see him, but first I have to prepare the royal snack of tea and crumpets. I can make the tea, but some of those Riverclaw scoundrels outside swiped the crumpets I baked this morning. Can you go and get those crumpets back for me?
Oh my gosh, we have to go fight more of these dudes. Alright, well, I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and just farm these dudes for the crumpets. Also, it's a collection quest, so we might not get it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with these guys for a bit, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
No! We love our crumpets.
Alright, well, they finally dropped all their crumpets. And now, I just took the worst path to get over to here. But there we go. Let's go and talk to Catherine. Hopefully this levels up.
Excellent! You recovered them! The king certainly loves his midday snack of tea and crumpets. I've prepared the tea. If you take it to the king, I'm sure he'll see you. Maybe you'll be able to see what's wrong.
Yep, level up. Level 10. Alright. So, one thing I'm kind of curious about. I want to know what you guys know about this. Like, what is the difference with this? If it's up here, if the damage is up here, then that means it's damage. But does it mean something else down here? I talked about this in the first episode.
You have the tea and the crumpets? It's about time. His Majesty was getting very hungry. Go on in.
So I talked about this in the first episode, about like this hand thing. So like you see how it's an open hand? I want to know what you guys think of this. Like, what is the difference? 3 flat damage. So what is flat damage? And that has the same thing. And that has the same thing. And then doesn't my pet have something? No, it doesn't. So what's the difference between damage and flat damage? I'm gonna have to look into that or something. Or you guys comment down below, like, let me know what you guys think. Because I'm so confused on what the heck flat damage is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does. If it's even useful. But let's talk to King Amadio.
You dare to intrude on King King Thermidor? Who do you think you... Oh, you have my tea and crumpets. Num 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 num. Oh, those were some magnificent crumpets. Why are you looking at me like that? Do I have crumbs on my shirt? Chamberlain, king! Where are you, Chamberlain?
The king dismisses you with a curt nod. You've seen what you needed to see, though. The river claw called Amadeo is dressed in King Thermidor's royal garb. The disguise is cunning, but it was obvious to you that the king is an imposter.
Yeah, pretty clear. Even though we've never seen the actual king before, that's something that I find confusing. But maybe you just know. Maybe you can just tell because he was stuttering over his words and messed up his name. He was like, wait, I am the great king. Thermidor. Also, I did this in the Pirate 101 series where I just make fun of everything. So I'm gonna try to stop doing that.
Did you see it? Thank goodness it's not just me. It's nothing like our King Thermidor at all. The real king is dreamy. You need to return to Sir Thomas Cromshell and tell him what you've learned.
Yeah, Thomas needs to know. Yeah, so I think at this rate, I don't exactly remember how much XP the other quests give us, but it looks like this quest only gives us 40 XP, so it's not a lot. But down the line, while we're down here, the quests actually give a little bit more XP. So I'm guessing we can get to level 14, maybe 15, but I have my doubts.
What? The king is what? I can't believe the king is an imposter, yet it explains so much. His huge appetite, how badly his clothes fit. This aggression will not stand. Something must have happened to the king, the real king, when he went through the breach in the river wall. The king took several guards with him. Please go through the breach in the wall. See if you can find the king or any of his guards. First, though, you will need a royal order to get by those guards. That won't be easy. If you can get the king's seal from his desk in the royal tower, I can fake an order for you.
We have 400 XP from this one, and we get some pet snacks, it looks like, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. It would be pretty cool if we, like, got a quest, or a spell from this quest. Like, all of Crab Alley, but Crab Alley is not... Oh, wait, now it is. What? For some reason, like, the quest to get down here, it wasn't a main quest, but now it is. You can tell if something's a main story quest if it has these stars. And as you can see, hovering over it, that's what it does. But yeah, it would be cool if we actually got a spell from this or something, but we don't.
You find the king's seal in a drawer filled with letters and CDs. Sir Thomas will need that.
Yep. Probably should have left a mark over there. That would have made it a little bit easier. I need to get the hang of that, setting marks down places. I'll go ahead and leave a mark right here just because I know we're going to be going back this way. But yeah, let's collect this stone. One of my rules in this game is to always collect the stone because of this one quest in Celestia, or this one guy in Celestia that has a couple quests. And like every 2 levels, once you get to level 50, every single 2 levels you get, he asks you to come back and do a quest for him, and there's one of the quests that requires you to use fossils for a crafting recipe, so that's why I
Wonderful!
the stone.
Just show this royal order to the guards. They'll let you pass and enter the breach.
Yep. And I'm just gonna teleport back to my mark right after I come out of here, because if I teleport while I'm still in there, then it'll just like it'll show up over here that you're still in a dungeon, and I don't really want that. I mean, it doesn't really affect
You show
me,
the
but
guards the royal seal. They let you pass.
Yep.
You pass through the breach in the river wall and enter the deep warrens. You should look for any clues to the whereabouts of the king or any of his royal guard.
Well, looks like this guy's a royal guard.
Thank goodness you've come to save me. Oh, good to see you. I'm so weary I can barely stand, though. I need you to drive back some of the monsters that have been attacking me. Could you defeat the angler thugs and give me a chance to rest and think?
Those are pretty good snacks, not gonna lie. But yeah, let's go ahead and fight some of these dudes. What are they again? Myth? Shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's pretty easy. Yeah, I remember the first time I came down here, I thought it was going to be short, because I did see that one area that you to this area. I was just that area down there in the valley. So it turned out I was not the entire area. Yeah, I was wrong. Also, quick question for you guys. So I did just talk to you guys earlier about how I went farm for the Lord Knight, or the Gem Knight rather, from the Knight's Lord. Would you guys want to see that in a video or a live stream? Would you guys rather wait until 30 or so, or would you rather just farm it from the Austin Knights? I personally would be okay with either way. I feel like the farm, I feel like farming for it from the boss would probably feel more reward, but it also might be more time consuming. So I think I might do a video, like an hour-long farm video, of me trying to get the card from her. But if I don't end up actually getting it, then I might just do it happily. I mean, I have a little friends, but I don't have a lot. I have like 8,000 friends because I just bought that little sales thing they're doing where you get 6 months membership and 8,000 friends. I feel like it's kind of very low because technically you're paying like 60 bucks for 6 months, so $10 for each month for membership. Well, actually, no, never mind. It's actually pretty fair. Because if you're paying $60, if you're paying $60 for 6 months membership, $10 each month, then that means you're saying $10, or not $10, almost 10,000 pounds just on top of that. So that would be pretty fair. I think I might buy more pounds at some point though, but now I know. Whenever I get closer to actually doing the quest, or getting the upward then I'll buy some more pounds just to make it easier. But I think I'm looking at at least 20 if I don't get it. So if I get around like 15 and I don't get it, then I might just lose hope and just not get it. But I've never really been workouts before. Honestly, no. I'm going to couple times and something that I've never actually done a full workout with me where I actually start to get certain gear. I think there's this. I don't use Ninja. Look at how power that is. Honestly, perfect. Is that healing a lot? Nice. Right, and Banshee. Should I use Blade? I'm going to use Blade in this case. So we go. Oh, there it is. Alright. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to you, Captain Roger.
Good work. You pummeled those angler thugs back into the depths. King Thermidor? Yes, I did come with him through the breach, but we were separated shortly after we arrived. I know the king is still somewhere within these deep warrens. I refuse to return to Crab Alley without him. Well, I've drawn a line in the sand here, in this no crabs land, and I will wait here until you find him. But first, can you help me fix my fortifications? That way you can go safely ahead, knowing that I'm watching your back. I need you to collect some of the loose shells scattered about, and bring them here. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but I'll probably do that in between episodes since it's just a simple collection quest. They're just scattered around. But yeah, this is gonna be a part 2 of Crab Alley. So I will see you guys in the second part, which will be coming out probably a little bit after this episode. I don't know if I'll upload these on the same day, but most likely I will. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on this episode. Also subscribe with notifications on so you'll know when the next episode is out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.